Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. So, in the last episode, we went ahead and built this kids coaster over here. We're gonna go ahead and now work on building out some additional areas on this side. Need some food and other essentials here, so we're gonna do that. I think what I'm gonna do is decorate this stand a little bit more and then use it for food, probably. So actually, let's just leave that one as it is. We'll duplicate it over here and then we'll edit it. All right, so let's go ahead and edit it. It's not going to be a photo booth, so we don't need this portion here. And we're going to get rid of that. And then I want to take one of these pieces and duplicate it. Put it sort of like that. I like that overall. Perfect. All right, so this is going to be sort of our model here. Now let's go in here and let's go candy. No, that's not, well, sort of what I want. Let's see here. That one, or do I want this one? Yeah, I want the sort of classic colors here. Alright, let's go ahead and move it slightly inwards. Actually, let's spin it around. Well, what we'll do is we'll put this one on this side. Still needs a little bit of adjustment. I think that's about right there. Want a brighter red to it though. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and do this. And pull it out slightly. So hard sometimes just to get these things perfectly up and down. They're supposed to sort of attach to buildings nicely, but they don't always, so sometimes you just gotta play around with it a little bit, which is fine by me. Alright, so we're gonna put that one there, and then we are going to go with this, do angle snap, spin this bad boy completely around, and then we are going to move it to this side. Obviously, it's not perfectly straight, but you know what? That'll work fine. I'm pleased with that. Alright, so what we're going to do now So we're actually going to lose this wall here. Alright, because what we're going to do, let's see here. I'm wanting... what do we put over on this side? I forgot already. We've got a Gelato Bros and a milkshake place. Alright, so we're going to put a burger restaurant. In there.
Tasty.
And then we will put a soda shop right next to it. And then we'll go ahead and put a bathroom right next to that. And then we'll put a Hatch Fantastic right next to that.
That's fantastic.
Alright, now we're going to take this whole thing and we are going to move it a little bit. Sort of like that. I think that'll work. Now it's all on the ground, which is a good thing. Like my stuff to be on the ground. Let's go ahead and move this down so it's not quite in the way. Alright. We're going to need some pathing here. Let's copy existing. There we go. You know, really what I want to do is just sort of stamp here. I don't need a huge stamp though. Let's go with the smaller one. Turn off the angle snap. Let's just go from this side. That looks about even. Don't know why it wouldn't do it before, but... Oh, and now it's not even connected properly. Gotta love it. Alright, let's just go with the standard. I mean, really? How hard was that? There we go. Alright, so we got that. Now let's go ahead and take this. Let's get the building here. We're not going to be able to get the building here. Very unfortunate. Alright. Let's go ahead and not. Take everything that's right here. And yes, I know this doesn't exactly work there, but we'll fix it here in a minute. Alright, so that's good there. Let's go ahead and do that. Move this out slightly. There we go. Get rid of this piece. Go into scenery here. Let's go to this. Let's go ginger. Let's go scale wise, we're gonna go really small. That doesn't work. Alright, well, what we're gonna do is instead we're gonna use a couple of these pieces. And then we will go ahead and angle snap. That all the way around. Then back to this and move it over slightly. Perfect. Alright, now let's see about gingerbread again. There we go. Alright, that'll work fine. Let's see here. Let's go done with that for now. Let's move this, say, here. Then we'll put another one over here. And another one over here. And we'll put one right here in front of the bathrooms too. Perfect. Alright, now let's go back to this. And let's go properties here. There's properties. Actually, we don't even want properties. What we're really wanting is sign. Alright, so we need... That doesn't work. Alright, toilet does. Let's see. Scale them down. Alright. Then let's go hats. Uh, this one will fit better.
That's fantastic.
All right. Chief beef. Not gonna really work. That one would. This one might. Oh yeah, this one's a small sign in comparison. But I like the whimsical style of it, so let's go with this. Let's go about that size. Soda. This is a gulpy soda, I believe. Let's see here, just to make sure. Yes, it is a gulpy soda. Again, like the whimsical nature of this one. Alright. Now it needs to be spun around. And there we go. Alright, well, that's good enough, I guess. Let's go ahead and open these up. That way we've got some engagement for the people. Perfect. Alright, so we've got that all set. Now I think here is where I want to put my next ride. Because I want to go with a traditional one. Yeah, none of that's going to really probably work for me. Because I'm going with my own themes. Gonna go, well, not traditional ride, I will say, but definitely a ride that's got its popularity and has done really successfully for me so far. Why can I not build here? Alright, well that's about as close evidently as I can get. How is the object obstructed? Not understanding. Is there some land issue here I don't know about? No? Looks like I should own this area. Including around there, which is sort of interesting. But I want to put this one right here. Worked there just randomly. That works. I'll spend the 18 cents to move it sort of where I want it. Reasonably where I want it. That's closer. Again, costing me like 18 cents, I think, each time, so I'm not hating that. Alright, that's as close as I can get it. You know what? That is fine. Sort of wish it was spun around, though. Yeah, I definitely need to spin it around, because I want the seats facing outwards. Don't want them going right into the tree, so we're going to move it back to where it was. How about there? Okay, evidently it has to be this direction. Don't know why. Sort of silly as far as I'm concerned. But you know what? That's where it's going to be. Let's set up the entrance. We'll put the entrance on this side then, because why not? Might as well use up some of this space over here. And we'll place the exit right here. Just a nice quick exit off the ride. And for the maintenance guy to get there. So then let's connect the entrance path in a moment. Alright, now let me get it to the proper size. Oh, I see. Alright. I gotta actually go back a little bit. Let me go here first. Wow, that's gonna just be annoying as hell, it looks like. Alright. Let's brush this the way we want it first. and let's do about half the size. How about that? Let's go 8. How is this intersecting terrain? That is beyond stupid, but alright. Sure, we'll have it dip down there for no apparent reason. The ride isn't accessible. It will be in a moment. Calm your horses. I just need the small one here. There we go. Sort of leveled out that corner a little bit at the same time. Why not? This would be a flood nightmare, but sure, we'll go with it. Let's see here. We need to copy this path. There we go. Good enough there. Let's go back to this. And then let's go... That one, I mean. Let's go paintbrush. Connect that. That one's connected already. Alright. So we've got all the pathways sort of mapped out there now. Now let's get the trash cans going along it. This one shouldn't be there anyways. Let's move it. We've got a lot of walkway going on here, so we need to have enough trash cans and stuff along it. Because otherwise people will be messy. Put one right at the end of that ride. You sort of want one right off of each of the walkway areas here. Actually, I could put one there and there. Make sure that we don't have anybody throwing trash in here. Why are the seats hauled toward the centers too? I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate, and then I can just get rid of the ones I don't want. Alright. This one gets moved slightly. To say here. Then this one's getting deleted. That one's getting deleted. Alright, all of that seems pretty good. We still did need to add in a little bit of decoration over here still. I was wanting, let's see here. Let's go here, and I want scenery theme, and I know I want festive and toy box as my two options. There we go. Here's what I was looking for. Put those on. Then those on. I think I'm good with that way now. Alright. So that's good enough. Let's go over to this one. This is our main ride for this episode. We do need a power supply over here. You know what we could do is we could put a facility in here for our staff. Let's go ahead and do that so that it's here near this this area. And we'll go ahead and put that staff pavement in. There we go. And then scenery-wise, oops, not scenery-wise, facility-wise, now we can go ahead and get the power supply that we need. Alright, I guess that is just going to be the way it's connected. We need extra power required. Alright, so we've used up all the power that we have available to us. So, gonna need to put power in somewhere. I think what I'm gonna do is put it way back at the back of the park right now. These are so much cheaper. Plus 120 power. This is only plus 80, so yeah. Alright, so we've got that over there for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to have in front of it a staff building. Actually, let's just put the pathing in first. Alright. Good enough. Pathing is really being a struggle right now. I don't know why. Actually, you know what? Let's just do a stamp. Because we know we're going to probably need at least one more generator here. In time. Alright, let's go ahead and just put this path coming along here. I do not know why the terrain is intersecting like this on me. Fine. We'll dig it down one. How about that? There we go. Makes no sense to me, but if that's the way they want to do it, then that's the way we'll do it. Oh, alright, I see. Yeah, I can't build there. Alright. Good enough. Alright, so we've got our path connected there. Let's put a nice big facility over here. And then we're going to put a workshop over here too. Actually, you know what? Let's put the workshop here. Just use the stamp tool again, simpler than trying to fight with it. Alright. those should... Those should be set to go. We need a generator over here for them. Good enough. All right. Let's go ahead and decorate these buildings. So what we're gonna have, this is on the gingerbread side, so let's keep a gingerbread theme for this. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get out of that. We're just going to move this over to this side, make it easier on ourselves. Alright, let's go back to the building now. Actually, you know what? We'll even make this wall of one wider, just so... That was not what I wanted. There we go. Just so we have room for expansion, should we need it. And just to make the place lovely for our employees, we're even going to decorate their little area here. We'll put the power supplies in its own separate room, so that way it's a bit more closed off. Perfect. Alright. We're not going to ultra theme this place by any means, but we will go ahead and theme it a little bit. let's make sure we get these things up and running before we get too ahead of ourselves here. Alright, so that's open. Power's going to the place. Edit the building here. Let's put on the roof. Always pressing the wrong buttons on this game, it seems. Alright, so let's take these candy canes over here. We'll put those in front of the doorway. There we go. My apologies for that. Started coughing there for some unknown reason. Alright, so we'll have that, and then decorations wise, let's put that cookie there, maybe a chocolate bar here, that over there, another large cookie up top here, that one down there. That's it. Just sort of haphazard throwing some stuff on the wall. Because they would want to make the building aesthetically pleasing to the guests. But they wouldn't want to take too much time on it, is my thought. Alright, that's good enough on that. And then, let's see here. Let's go with roof. Want decorations for roofs, basically. Let's go see what they were called. Seriously? Get out of that. Okay, that's annoying. There we go. Come on now. You can do it. Gingerbread icing bricks. I like them as roofing tiles. Let's just go into the whole thing here. This is where this sometimes takes way longer than I would like. Alright, can we move the dollar amount so I can see what I'm doing? There we go. like the dollar amounts are blocking my view of what I'm doing. Alright. Like, this is not supposed to be a main part of this episode at all. I hadn't even intended to build this building, but I needed power suddenly, so I had to. Really? Alright. You know what? We're not going to put them on there. Just to heck with it. Good enough just having gingerbread on the roof. Not going to waste the time right now to deal with that. Now I'm sort of frustrated there with it. I'm just trying to get this so I can open this ride and get this sort of themed for Christmas here. Should not be that hard. We're gonna leave the white. There we go. This is where I really wanted to decorate some. Alright, let's edit the building. We're going to need to get rid of that and this. And then we can put in one of these. We'll take this, just move it up ever so slightly. And then this can get moved . Alright, so we got that decoration in there. Alright, there we go with that. Let's do angle snap now, just to make our lives a little bit easier. Though not really, because I think I'm still gonna have to adjust them. Alright, there we go. We got those in place. We'll put Snowman very happy there together. Maybe a tree in the background here for him. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, then we still have to decorate this building. And we need some more Christmas trees around here. Want the Christmas trees at each of the bridges. On both sides of the bridges. Not going to worry about decorating this side too much because we will do that when we come back over to this side for the next thing that the guy wants. Alright. So for right now, we just need to go over here. We need to do the gingerbread. I sort of like this. It's a unique look. Wanted to do something different. So we'll do that. Then we need to go back to these pieces to find a piece of wall that'll do that. You come back over here, go to this. Darn it. You know, I'm actually okay with the look of that. Thought I was gonna hate it with the double curve and stuff, but I actually sort of like it. That works. Alright. Not gonna do an enormous amount of decorating on this place. Oh shoot, I need to do these pieces here and here. There we go. Not gonna do an enormous amount of decorating on this place, at least for right now. So let's just go in here, and let's go icing. Actually, you know what? Let's put some faux snow on it. Nah, I don't like how those look. Let's see here. Let's do some nice windows. Alright, there's that. Let's see, what else do I want to do with this? We could put some of these on here. that's just not going to work there. Let's go ahead and do that on this side. We'll start up high. Actually, we'll start down low on this one. Go up. Yeah, those are just going to be free floating up there. Don't like it. And even though this is sort of a holiday park I'm doing, it's going to probably stretch into January the way it's going right now. That's alright though. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Alright, that's all we're going to do. That's good enough for this building. Let's go ahead and open. And then with this, we're going to go ahead and put it as dynamic, not premium, dynamic. There we go. And then we're going to look at putting in... Everybody uses the teacups. I want to do something a bit different. We're going to use this ride. Put it right over here. And we'll probably theme it this next episode. Alright. I hate when it does that. I don't know why it's doing that. I honestly don't. It is so stupid that it's doing this. But hey, you know what? That'll work. We'll slap a Christmas tree over here. We'll go with the standard. There we go. Let's go ahead and open it. And we're going to put it as dynamic. We're going to make the purple into green. And the sort of pinkish color into red. And the darker purple into the darker green. And we're going to make it dynamic in price also. Don't know why all the color hasn't changed. Let's see here. Oh, it's because I didn't go down far enough. That's my mistake. This is going to be light green. This is going to be dark green. This is going to be the darker red. We'll go with carmine. Carmine. And then the standard red. I'm wanting to theme it at least a tiny bit here. Can't help myself. Really enjoying the theming with the festive pack and such. There we are. This one will be perfect for right in the middle. Let me pause real fast because trying to put things on this is going to be hard now. I like it though. I do like it. That's sort of neat, I think. I like it. Scale these down slightly. Scale these down quite a bit. Let's put some music on this. Alright, so we got people going on those. We have all this room still. We're going to put a road back through here, and we're going to put in another ride or two back there. Probably another roller coaster in the next episode. So for now, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. If you enjoyed what I did in the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of Planet Coaster 2.